Hey kids, you're listening to the internet's wettest podcast about video games, consoles, and pancakes. The SML Podcast. Prepare for the SML Podcast.
We're not getting into age jokes.
What? I don't like old men. Jeez.
Mm-hmm. We could just make you a couch fucker like Vance.
I'm more of a love seat kind of guy. I put the love in love seat.
So that's why it was so sticky. Okay.
You know, have a nice menage a trois with two cushions. Oh yeah. They say more cushion for the pushing. Indeed.
Literally. Indeed. All right, we're canceled. All right, show's canceled.
Oh, man. If I had known it was that easy, I would have done it years ago.
So close to 1,000, and we die this way. By the way, mark your calendars. As long as nothing changes, October 17th is looking to be the day.
Number 1,000?
Yeah.
Nice.
No, Joe's just like, everyone planned for October 17th. Not going to tell you what. Yeah, of course it's 1,000th.
I mean, by technicality, he like didn't tell us what he just implied.
It's a Thursday.
Oh, damn. So we're actually going to get to be part of, like, something important on this show.
I'm going to pretty much guarantee everyone is going to be here for it. So it won't just be us.
Joke's on you. I won't show up.
All right.
Thank God.
Damn.
What's up, everybody? This is the SML Podcast. I'm your host, Joe. Joining as usual, we've got Jacob, Aki, and Bri. How are you three doing?
Pretty good.
I'm early, unlike that tardy son of a bitch, Joe.
It's not even 9 yet. I'm still 6 minutes early.
Yeah, Joe, if you're 6 minutes early to the show, you're already late.
I'm not late. I just got here.
You're late.
No.
You should slap him.
Bri, how are you?
I could be better. How are you?
What's up? What's wrong?
Oh, I'm just not feeling great. My cat threw up in my shoe, and now I'm wearing a wet shoe.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
The shoe has been cleaned. She's not walking around a throw up shoe.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought I was worried that you were like put it in and you felt the squish.
No.
And you were just like, fuck it, I'm running with it.
The timing of that was amazing. Injury, thank you for the sub. Yay! I love that.
No, it's one of those things. It's like Sea of Thieves. I always know where the hole is by the sound. I was laying in my bed and I heard the cat throw up, and I was like, "That's my yep." And I got up, and sure enough, it was in my sandals. And I'm like,
damn.
Yeah, I knew before I saw it.
I apparently dodged a minefield earlier today. I walked upstairs. I was holding Simon, and I walked into the bedroom and laid down, and Ashley's like, "Why didn't you clean up any of this puke?" I'm like, "What puke are you talking about?" And apparently there were 3 puddles that I just somehow completely missed stepping into.
Nice.
They blended into the carpet, so they didn't catch my eye, and I just magically... God was looking over me that day, obviously.
Yep.
The closest God has ever come to, helping you out on something.
Yeah. Dodging puke.
Vomit. Yeah.
Cheers. Yay.
Yeah.
I'm dog sitting, so I've made some money.
Sitting?
Yeah,
and
I have.
How much did you spend on Gunpla?
None of it yet. All of it eventually. Yeah, all of it will probably be gone eventually. Maybe. We'll see. I might actually use that to buy new shelving units because I've run out of room a little bit. Just not a bit out of room, but I've run out of room. So I need new shelf.
This is Jacob sub to us, but I didn't get the sub notification.
It might be because I used like my free Twitch thing.
Try refreshing.
Okay.
This is fun.
Yay!
There it is. There's the yay.
You're welcome. So yeah, I have them until sometime Friday, and yeah, another one of my pre-orders is in and waiting to be shipped to me. So I'm excited.
Very nice. Very nice.
I'll have that sent.
There's the actual ding, the yay from Jacob. Thank you, Jacob, for your Twitch Prime sub.
Dang, and also I've got like exploding like cat confetti all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's terrific.
Did you say terrific? Did you say terrific or horrific?
It is terrific. Thank you for saying that. It means a lot that you would say that and you would compliment us like that. It shows that you care.
No.
And that you're invested in this program.
I am not invested in the thing that can give me seizures. No, that's not happening.
This show gives you seizures?
No, that thing can when it goes off. Really? All the exploding cat things moving around.
The emojis fuck with you?
Yeah. When they explode on the screen like that, it can. Yeah.
I don't even know how to change that shit. So.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it.
It is a miracle it pops up the way it is.
Yeah. Thankfully, it doesn't really matter to me because I usually don't watch until like right around the very end of the show.
Yeah. That's fair. I don't watch either. I don't like the host.
Yeah, fair. I have it up the whole time. I just don't look at it until the end of the show.
Hey, me too. I got it up the whole time too.
Yeah.
I got some bills at the gas station.
Yeah, so thanks to that.
That's how you ruin a conversation. Jacob Garner.
Yeah.
You're welcome, everybody.
I don't know what any of this had to do with a gas station. So.
Or him getting it up.
Oh God, I missed that part. No.
You did miss that part. Well, I'm glad you heard it now.
I groaned. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You live and learn, you move on. And
he's never going to.
I guess we can move on to news. How's that sound?
Let's do it.
The sad news of the week. The Xbox 360 store is officially closed for business.
Yeah.
Pour one out for the dead homie.
Yeah.
Preferably outside. Don't. No, not
near my shoes.
I mean, it's closed for life. I'm just saying.
Now it is. Yeah, it is closed for life. Well, you got me there.
Yep.
So
I've heard some good news from it, though, is that people are saying that everything runs more smoothly.
Yeah, it actually does run. Like it's a lot quicker on the 360 now. Now that it's not trying to like connect to things online all the time.
Interesting.
But yeah, like it's kind of weird because I mean it's like there's no apps left. I guess I didn't really think I didn't think about trying to grab any apps of anything like Amazon or.
I don't think anything was even still active. I think most of them were shut down.
Oh, well, all right, so good. Then I didn't waste my time on that. But I mean, like, I did get some awesome stuff, like the Two Fists of the North Star games.
Oh, you splurged for them?
Oh, yeah. No, like, they were my, like, do or die. Like, these are at, like, I'm focusing all my funds on these. And then everything else was just, like, I forget what the heck else I got. I got this, like, one Japan, like, there was this one shmup that, like, essentially the only way to get it on disc is like some stupidly expensive Japanese import. And I was just like, all right, yeah, I think I'll just, use my credit towards that too. And I don't know, like it sucks that this happened. I mean, obviously all like on one level, but like I was picking up some interesting games that I'd never tried otherwise.
Yeah.
Like Microbot. I fired that up. I thought that was pretty cool. Like, and it's like, oh, remember when EA used to take risks on things? Oh.
Good days.
Yeah, like I mean, I picked up like a slew of games. I still have to come up and get that memory stick off of you because my oldest keeps asking me if I've got any 3D flight games that he can play, and I'm like, not till I get the thing off Mr. Joe, because I don't have enough hard drive space.
Not even Uncle Joe. What the fuck, man?
No, Mr.
I'm not
Joe.
important enough, so
Apparently, jeez.
Whatever.
I would have thought you'd be upgraded at least to Uncle. Fucking hell.
Man, put me on the spot here.
Yeah, upgrading.
I got nothing
right now.
no,
I'm not going to
I'm
upgrade
Mr.
him.
Joe. Mr. Joe works for me. That's weird. That's, that way I don't have some kids I don't know being like, hey, uncle. I'm like, I don't know you. You're strangers to me. You're strangers. And then Jacob's like, hey, it's just my kids. I'm like, you're a stranger too. Be gone, weirdo.
Yeah, see, now, like, and also, like, they won't be asking him for money either, so.
Haha, true. Thanks for saving me, Jacob.
You're welcome. You can continue to burn all your money on video games.
Wait there.
Oh,
There was
little do
only-
people
Oh,
know.
shut up. Shut up. Otherwise, I'll introduce him to on Aki. And then you'll
Well,
have to,
you
like,
see, here's the thing. I don't mind turning children down for money. I don't fucking care that they want money. I train dogs, yo. The cutest puppies on the fucking planet. And I don't give them treats or affection. Specifically to torture them.
well, no. It's
mean.
okay. We're just going to show up at your house and I'm going to be like, yo, you see all that, all those models on the shelves? You can play with those.
Yeah, no, I'd kick you right in the dick before you could
Auntie
even
Aki
finish
says,
that.
have fun, kids.
Yeah, the moment the word model came out of your mouth, I would probably kick you right in the balls. So,
Look at
No.
those toy rocket men.
Yeah, I mean, like, they're just, like, I mean, what? I mean, they're not action figures, right? I mean, like, they're dolls or something. Like, you can play with those.
God, I want to hurt
I
you
could
so
hear
bad right
Aki
now.
getting pissed.
I am.
I can hear
You
like
can
eyes are
smell her
starting to
brain
twitch.
working.
the whistle of the tea kettle going off. Oh man,
This Barbie is a Gundam.
Bri, did you buy anything from the final sale?
I did not.
Nothing.
Combination of not having money and realizing that the only two things I saw on the sale itself that I wanted, I could just get on disc for almost the same price at a used bookstore that I go to. So
What were you looking at?
there were two Lego games that I haven't done the stacks like on 360. So
Yeah, that's why I didn't buy any of the Lego games, because I was just like, I could go to any yard sale and find these games.
yeah,
Like,
it was like Lego Jurassic Park and Force Awakens.
Force Awakens, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and that was towards the end, like, there were a few titles where I was just like I'd rather have them digitally and then I could just sell off the discs. But I was just like, forget it. Like, I've already got it on disc. Like, I'm not going to blow another 15 on Singularity or something like that when I've already got it.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah,
you know.
I was eyeing up Singularity and I was eyeing up Blood Drive, but my final purchase on the Xbox 360 store, Burnout 3 Takedown.
Wait, is that now backwards compatible?
No.
No.
Oh well, I got over that.
Oh,
But
shit.
What? That you missed out on it?
Yes.
It was there.
Oh, no. Oh, God, I'm going to crumble into dust.
It was supposed to be part of the sales, but it never dropped in price. But it was still $10.
I'm sorry,
my
Mr.
farewell.
Stark. Fuck.
Oh, quit whining. You have the fucking Fist of the North Star games.
Yeah, but
yeah, I missed those.
Sell me
I
a
didn't even
physical of
remember they
2.
existed.
for what?
I don't know.
That's like, first off, I have to find it again. And then second, that thing's like how much is it? Like $300 game?
No,
'cause
not
it's
that
still
much.
sealed?
Oh, it's still
All right,
sealed? It's fucking sealed?
Yeah.
It's probably
I never-
worth more than 300 at this point. Then.
Yeah, I
Fuck
never
me,
opened it.
dude.
Star 2, Xbox 360. Let's see.
400.
Yeah, but
400.
is that what it's sold for, or just like?
These are just what they're listed. Let me see sold listings.
There we go.
Sealed
8,000.
$259.88, but it was marked down to something 250, 300.
One that's complete in box. One that's complete in box sold for $299 or $219.
Jesus, that's stupid.
God damn, dude. I didn't know it was sealed.
Yeah, mine's sealed. Yeah, but it looks like all the. Jeez. Yeah, it looks like it sells for anywhere from 50 to like 150 opened. I don't know. Should I send it off to PSA to get graded?
Honestly, maybe if you plan on like putting it in a case and keeping it sealed away until like your kids are ready for college, like legitimately
sealed. Yeah, it sold for 250.
Like in a couple of years, this could be worth a few grand. I wouldn't be shocked, especially with the 360 store shutdown and no other way to get the game.
Yep. Yeah,
damn.
like
now I want to buy it from you just so I could open it and play it.
That's a bad idea.
But I would do that because I want to play the game.
So would I. I've done that with games before.
But yeah, like because I don't know. Hell, maybe I will send it off to PSA. Because the other thing I found out, I feel like I already know the answer to this. But did anybody subscribe to Sports Illustrated for kids back in like the early 90s?
No.
Okay. There used to be these trading cards that would come like with every single issue. And like it was like 9 cards and like, you just like folded them and like, ripped them out of the magazine and stuff like that. And of course, back then nobody gave a shit about them because like they're a magazine insert. Nobody cares. Well, nowadays people care. And there's people who are like Tony Hawk and Mia Hamm, the soccer star. And for them, like those Sports Illustrated for kids are considered to actually be their very first trading cards. They're quote unquote rookie cards. And these cards now go for like thousands of dollars if they're graded by PSA.
Matter of fact, if you have the entire sheet and none of them were folded and cut out, it's worth a lot more.
Supposedly, though, PSA will not grade those. They have to actually be separated, supposedly. But yeah, and I definitely have
a Tony Hawk one that sold for $46. So I think they've come down in price.
Well, the Mia Hamm sold for like a shit ton back in like May.
Yeah.
But like the Michael Jordan one's also worth money, and there's like a few others, and I'm like, I know I have these somewhere around in the house. So, yeah, I'm gonna like before the end of summer, my plan is to like find these and send a few of them off to PSA and get them graded and shit.
There you go.
So,
you have Deadpool for Xbox One. That's what they're chatting about in the Twitch chat right now. Thimber saying not to buy a $400 copy of Deadpool because it's not worth that much.
People are going nuts about the Deadpool game because of the movie, but I've got that on Xbox One, and that game was not rare. It was like $20 brand new.
I've 100% to that game twice. I liked that game.
I never finished it.
I have it for 360 and Xbox One.
I think I might only have it on the 360.
I think I only have it on 360.
Well, you're not getting it on Xbox One. It's been delisted for a while, sadly. I hate delistings.
I'm not gonna lie.
So
I'm a little surprised that they didn't try to bring it back in time for the game or something.
Yeah.
Or in time for the movie. But
oh well, what are you gonna do? But 360 store's gone. That is it. Finished. Yep. Any other final thoughts on the 360 store?
No, it's dead. So
I don't know. I just hope it's still easy to find like 360 games on the Xbox store now. Like Xbox Series X. I was having issues last night, so
Just search for the game you want.
yeah, but if I don't know all of the 360 titles that are
Go to the backward compatibility list on the website. The store doesn't show them all anyway. The Xbox store is pretty crappy. Like, there's a lot of stuff it doesn't show. Like, it doesn't go back all the way. I think there's stuff, like, just recent years that you can't find unless you just search for it directly. I've even seen new releases that don't show up in the new release section, and I had to search for them manually. So, like, if you want to find stuff on the 360 list, use the list on the Xbox website because it links to the game if it's still purchasable. Good talk. Good talk.
Thanks, Dad.
I didn't buy anything off of it before it closed.
Nothing.
There was like 4 games that I wanted. Turned out one of them I can buy even now still. So I don't really care. It's that
you wanted Star Ocean.
Yeah, so it's like I don't care. I'll get that at some point. And the other 3, they weren't digital at all. Apparently, it's the Gundam Dynasty Warrior games.
I thought they were digital at one point, but yeah, I know I have 1 and 2 on disc. I never got the third one though.
I have one of them on disc. I don't know which one, because it's been a long motherfucker since I played that. But I was like, oh, I'll just get them digitally, because fuck it. And then none of them were there. It's like, oh, well, I guess I won't. Whatever. And I didn't even remember the Fist of the North Star games existed until after it had apparently already closed.
Earlier this episode.
No, it was... Maybe. I don't know. May have been on it was on Tuesday when after it had closed, just after a few hours after or something. Because Thember, I think it was, came on and mentioned that they had gotten it just a couple hours before the thing went offline. And I was like, oh, damn. I should have gotten those. I forgot those existed. Oh, well.
Yeah.
C'est la vie.
The good news is there's plenty of games coming on the way that we'll be able to talk about in the coming months and years, because Xbox is gearing up for Gamescom 24 big time. They're slated to feature over 50 titles at their booth between first-party, third-party partners, indie games. They're showing off a lot.
Yeah.
Good talk. A lot of conversation today.
Like what?
For me, I didn't hear 90% of what you said. You just went silent on my end, so I have no idea what you even said. So
is my mic acting up?
No, you're fine.
Yeah, I think it was just me, since everyone else replied.
Maybe Scalebound is one of those games.
Oh, that'd be amazing. But I doubt it.
Oh, I want them to bring Scalebound back. It's a bunch of dragons. I needs it.
Unfortunately, it's probably never happening.
I know.
Probably.
Some bad Xbox news. Hardware revenue is down a whopping 42% from last year. Hey, there's a new clear blue controller out.
I mean, like, I don't know what people expected for the hardware thing. I mean, like...
At some point, it has to go down because people have the console and they have their controllers and they work.
And I mean, like, it's not even Christmas; it's summertime. Like, yeah,
it's down on the year, not just.
Okay,
just
but
holiday,
I mean, like, the thing
like
is
the whole
that
year's there.
But I feel like they're up on software.
Yeah, they mentioned that they're up on software revenue, mainly because of like Call of Duty now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, but also like Xbox Game Pass and stuff like that. And if everybody's just like subscribing to that, yeah, I'm not surprised that hardware's down. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, the hardware. I don't think
it's. Yeah, I don't think it's as nearly as big of a thing as people make it out to be.
I definitely think it is, because that means they're not getting systems into houses. And if they're not getting systems into houses, that means PlayStation is.
Joe, did you buy
Not
a new
necessarily.
Xbox this
I mean,
year?
have you looked at the freaking economy? Like, who the hell can purchase a $400 console on a whim?
Well,
and if
not
like,
just that, but
and if they're like,
most of
because
the people
GameStop
who
doesn't
want
even
it have it.
if GameStop doesn't even still do that program where you can like pay $30 a month for a console.
Okay, is Sony down 42%?
I don't know. I didn't look at Sony's numbers. I don't like.
No, they're not. Or we'd be talking about that.
Joe, did you buy a new
Xbox is
Xbox?
doing bad.
Did you buy a new Xbox this year?
Not this year, no.
Okay.
But I probably will in a few months when that 2 terabyte system drops.
Okay, but if you didn't buy one and you buy fucking everything all the time, other people probably already have it. Like,
if you compare the number of
Xbox
Xboxes out there to like other consoles, it's not that everybody has an Xbox. It's that nobody's buying an Xbox. That's the problem. That's why hardware's down, because no one's buying the console.
I think everyone who wants the console already has it.
I'm also waiting for the new one to come out because mine has gotten a lot of wear and tear, and I'm saving my money to wait for the new one, because why buy an old one that's been sitting in a warehouse?
Yeah.
Fair.
That's still a big drop, though. But
It is.
a cool drop that happened is a demo for Visions of Mana. It is now playable in demo form on the PS5 and Series X and S. The demo does not carry over to the main game, but if you have a save file from the demo of the demo on your console, you'll get a bonus weapon set in the main game once you buy it.
Woohoo!
Did you play this?
Yeah, I'm playing it right now. Even, yeah. I started playing it around, I don't know, 3:00 today. It's not bad. It's very actiony, and yeah,
it's
I
colorful.
Like
it. It's a really
very
gorgeous looking game.
Yeah, I think for it gives you a bit too much information right at the beginning. If you haven't played any of the games, like 90% of the shit is just gibberish, and it's like I think it would have been better if they had spaced some of that stuff out. Because they give you a whole bunch of information right at the beginning. It's like, I don't understand what 90% of this means, so I'm just going to ignore it. Which is probably made
that's
battles
not the
harder
beginning
on
of
me.
the game. I think
definitely not.
I think they're just throwing you somewhere in the middle so that you can get a taste of what there is in the game. And I don't know. I think it would have been cooler if they gave you the beginning of the game and let you carry over, but I don't know
be cool.
how the game is. So,
well, they start you at level 10, so that'd be even
fun.
better.
I thought the combat was fun. It was a bit button mashy. I'm worried that I'm going to get annoyed with the voices really quick.
I've been okay with the voices so far, but I play it in Japanese, so I like those voices.
No, I play in English.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's just repetition of lines. I think is going to get tough, but
fair. They do like to say their piece during combat.
Yeah. Anyway, some more news. Mafia Definitive Edition is going to be hitting Game Pass August 13th.
Cool. That game wasn't bad.
Yeah. Zen Studios announced 2 new pinball tables coming to Pinball FX later this month on August 29th. The first one, the Princess Bride Pinball.
It looks so good.
I am ridiculously excited for this. Like, I watched The Princess Bride so many times with my dad growing up.
It's one of my
eager.
all-time favorite movies.
It is so good.
Yay!
Yay! Yeah, I'm excited for that one. That one's going to be really good. The other pinball table, this one's interesting. Goat Simulator Pinball.
Yeah.
That should be interesting.
Right. Yeah, I'm interested on that one.
I'm looking forward to both of them. I think they're going to be pretty cool tables. So,
yeah.
Speaking of Goat Simulator, Goat Sim Remastered has been rated for Series X and S, PS5, and PC in Taiwan. So it looks like we might be getting some more Goat Sim on our way.
Very nice.
Just imagine that you could play the 360, the Xbox One, and now a remastered version all on the same system.
Yeah, buddy.
What a world we live in.
I hope they don't have the same achievement list.
Why so? Was the first
I
one
do not want to
have
do
bad
Flappy
ones?
Goat again.
Oh,
I've done it 3 times already.
Fair.
I'm done.
You know it'll be
3 times I think was 3 times too many, but
Yeah.
Well, you're the sadist who wants to complete games.
True story.
that's a masochist.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's more new Powerwash DLC.
Yay.
Okay.
What
What
is
are they
it?
doing?
It is called Summer 24 Cruise Ship Sun Deck. It is out now, and it's free.
Heck yeah.
It's part of their
Oh.
Washiversary. And there's actually more free DLC that is available on Steam only right now. It was released earlier than planned, but the Muckingham Files 4 apparently is out on Steam, and there'll be more info on it coming to other platforms.
Ooh, very nice.
It would have been kind of cool if they forced you to do the entire cruise ship, just because that would take so long, and I would just want to see
you're
who
not
actually
allowed to
did
say
it.
that. You're not allowed to say things like that anymore. 'Cause
Why?
they might listen, and that's
Please listen to me, you guys. Do
way
it.
too much game.
Make them do the entire cruise
Oh
ship.
my god, an entire cruise. Oh.
And make that like a good achievement or something, just to
Like a
just so everyone knows this person sat here for like 112 hours to clean this entire fucking ship.
It's DLC,
Yes.
so it'll be like a 15-pointer.
Make it a 5-pointer. Or, and if it's coming to Xbox, make it a 0-pointer just to piss people off.
No, make it a 1-pointer. Make it a 1-pointer.
You're
to
the
start.
sadist, Joe. There's a difference.
Make it a 1-pointer to start, and then 99 to complete it.
I can agree with that. Do that. Yes, that'd be amazing.
Anyway, one more bit of news I have. Some sad news. Bungie laid off roughly 17% of their staff, eliminating
That
220 roles. Wow.
That sucks.
Yep.
That's a lot of people gone.
A lot of people are rallying support around a lot of these people. I've been kind of seeing lots of stuff on Twitter and stuff today. A lot of the music team roles were eliminated, I guess, and but the good thing to come out of that, I guess, is that there are people who are trying to rally support for these people who need new jobs now, and trying to get the good word out, like, hey, hire these people. So, yeah.
Intel also laid off
affected.
Intel also laid off 15,000.
Jeez.
Good Lord. That's a lot of people.
Yeah, that sucks.
Well, that's the news I have. Aki, anything on your end?
Dinata.
No. Bri, what you got?
I have a rumor mostly surfaced today that Avowed could be delayed into 2025, not because of development issues, but most likely because of game saturation during the release window. Considering the date was never confirmed, it was just a release window for this year. I mean, we'll just have to wait until Obsidian says something, one way or the other.
Oh, man. That's the one I'm like most looking forward to this year. Oh, grumble, 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 grumble. Timber saying Roots of Pacha is now on Xbox. I saw that hit the store. I'm not into farming games, so I don't think I'm gonna try that one out.
Me either.
That explains why I didn't know what that game was. Okay.
What, Roots of Pacha?
Yeah.
Like
Makes
a
sense, but I don't
prehistoric
know what it is.
Stardew. Bri, any other news?
Nope, that's all I have.
All right, Jacob, what about you? What you got?
Chivalry 2, the devs have announced that there is no more new content or features, that they're done
It's an end of life
working
status,
on the game,
basically, or end of development status.
Yep. So there was that. Twitch is reportedly at risk of becoming a zombie brand at Amazon because it can't still make a profit for them.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't shock me.
Tony Pankhurst, who was provided the likeness and did the voice acting for the curator in the Dark Pictures anthology series, he passed away. And I thought I had one. Oh yeah, the trailer got for the Like a Dragon series that's coming to Amazon in October has been released. I'm excited.
Link me to that trailer if you happen to have it.
No, you lazy son of a bitch. Find it yourself.
Well, fine, motherfucker. Damn.
Tonight has been a night for you two squabbling. Has it?
It has been a good one. It's been fun time.
I'm feeling better after COVID, so I'm going to be all your fucking problems. I mean, except maybe Bri, because she can leave at any time. But everyone else is stuck with me.
Some late breaking news. Nintendo Switch Online Game Boy Advance library is getting a new edition tomorrow.
Oh.
Or no, not tomorrow, August 9th. Sorry about that.
Ooh,
Nice.
What is it?
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team.
Okay.
Is that a standard type of Pokemon
No,
game?
it's one of the the roguelike dungeon crawlers.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. It's pretty cool to see that coming to Nintendo Switch Online. Wonder why the red one and not the blue one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's
Space 'em out, I
considered,
guess.
or maybe it's considered to be like the better one of the two. Maybe.
I don't know. I never followed him that much, but I just saw the news come in, so figured I would report on it. So, yeah. One thing I did want to say with Chivalry, we should clarify that it is not ending servers. Like, online play will still be there. They're just ending development on the game.
Cool stuff.
Yeah, all right, that's the news. Should we dive into reviews?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, first game to talk about tonight, Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, code provided by Ubisoft for the purpose of this segment, developed and published by Ubisoft, released July 6th, the DLC released July 16th. Avatar released last year in the fall for $69.99 with various deluxe editions based on the bundles and goodies that you want to get. There's a season pass available for $39.99 or available in the Gold and Ultimate editions, I think.
Yes.
Something like that. Aki, you talked about the DLC last week. You're going to talk about the game proper this week. What do you want to say about the game?
Yay!
Yeah. This game, obviously you play as the sexy big blue alien people. This one starts sometime during the first movie, and then there's a time skip almost immediately to after they get kicked off of the planet in the first movie, and like another 8 years, 16 years, some shit like that, even further in time. So that's generally when this is happening. And you were one of a bunch of Na'vi who were taken from their tribe, and then their tribe was killed, to basically become more or less spies, effectively. You're being trained by humans to do things for humans while being a Na'vi. You're puppets. And they try to kill you, and then you wake up a whole bunch of time later, and you're alive. Woo!
Yeah.
Now it's time. Yeah, now it's time to kill the shit out of the little bastards. And that's like a bunch of what this game is about. You're going around learning how to be a Na'vi because you were raised by the humans. Basically, you don't know a lot about it. all while helping the human Na'vi resistance fight off the soldier assholes who were kicked off the planet once and apparently haven't learned their lesson and need a second ass whooping. So yeah, all the abilities that you have in the DLC, you are actually forming during this game. There's giant flowers that you can attach to that give you specialized abilities. And then there are smaller flowers that you can connect to that give you skill points to unlock a different set of abilities. The one from the big flowers are Sorantu specific abilities, which is what your clan was. They were basically bards and storytellers, and everyone really respected them. And somehow you are the most badass warrior in the total of existence somehow. Yay for bards. And then the skill points otherwise you can use them to unlock abilities in a bunch of fairly small skill trees. There's one that just allows you to harvest more plant matter, which some of that's for healing, some of it's for eating, some of it's for getting things for your weapons. Another one's your warrior one, so it allows you to do more damage to things and so on and so forth, stuff like that. I think there's 4 or 5 different trees. There's like maybe 10-ish or so abilities in each one. And I believe you actually can unlock all of them over time. Other than that, you're just doing stuff for the human resistance, mostly, which entails going and saving people or turning on sensor arrays that are checking out the planet because it's being poisoned by the bad guys because, you know, they've decided to strip mine the planet and shit. So they're pumping all the bad shit everywhere, and you're shutting that shit down right quick with massive amounts of violence, because that is the best way to shut things down. Just keep that in mind, everybody. And yeah, you get a multitude of both human and Na'vi weapons. So you have, you know, shotguns, assault rifles, as well as the crazy bows that the Na'vi use, spear throwers, specialized Na'vi bombs that use plants that blow up in different ways.
You know what else is like the bomb?
Mm-hmm.
The fact that Thimber just subbed. Woo, that's the 9th month. Thimber, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you for your support.
Sorry,
enjoy the emotes. Enjoy the kitty cats. Enjoy those bonus entries you get in our contest that you get. Yeah, thank you so much. Avatar, what else is going on in this?
Yeah, that's a good majority of it. You do later on unlock the ability to, you know, have one of those flying animals that you can travel around on, which is nice. They're like pterodactyls. As well as a horse type creature that you can ride around on. That's really cool. And yeah, other than that, you're kicking the shit out of humans and machines, and it's really fun to pull out a crossbow and shoot a human from a distance and see them go fucking flying in a single shot because you killed them, and the fucking arrow just keeps traveling. I fucking love it. Yeah.
Good shit.
Yeah. The only real problem I have with it is the same problem that I talked about with the DLC. The game runs really hot. It just isn't well suited for the Xbox, and it crashes every 30 minutes to an hour, and that really sucks because I just want to play it all fucking day. So yeah.
We got to talk about price on this one. Normal price, $70. What are your thoughts on that, first of all?
I think it's worth it, honestly, because it's a really fun game. It is very, you know, paint by the numbers with Ubisoft, but it's fun. I did really enjoy it. I just wouldn't suggest buying it on Xbox.
What if it's on sale?
I still think it's worth buying, just maybe not on Xbox.
Because right now, on Xbox at least, I don't know what it's doing on PlayStation. Right now, for the next 2 weeks on Xbox, the game's $34.99.
Oh shit, yeah, it's definitely worth that. You can go ahead and you can try it on Xbox.
The Gold Edition, normally $110, is $54.99.
Yeah,
that's the game and the season pass.
Yeah, if you're gonna get one of the bundles, I would suggest the gold one, because the Ultimate just has some cosmetic stuff and some slightly better than your starting gear items that are within like 2 hours, maybe 4 hours into the game, something like that. You can build stuff that is significantly better than, so I wouldn't bother with the Ultimate. Stuff's
always just good for the beginning. That's just, well, the Ultimate is gold plus other stuff.
Yeah, and that other stuff is what I just talked about, so I would just go with the gold version. Right. Yeah.
I thought there was a bonus quest with Ultimate. I don't remember.
Don't know. I have no idea.
I don't remember. There's too much stuff. I can't. Oh, there was a digital art book with Ultimate. That's what it is.
Okay, that might be worth it, because I think that's only, what, $10 more?
Well, that one's not on sale right now. So the gold one's on sale. So if you're looking for $55, cheaper than normal price to get the gold edition, your thoughts officially, what's your rating?
If you have money to burn and you're willing to try it, because it doesn't just on a whole shit ton of them, then I think it's definitely worth it, especially at the fucking discounted price for the gold. Go for it. Otherwise, I suggest it on Steam or PlayStation. Hands down, easy peasy. Totally worth it. It's a fantastic, fun little game, especially if you like Pandora and the Avatar movies.
All right, sounds good. Moving on, next game to talk about, Nerd Survivors, developed and published by Heartbit Interactive, released July 25th, Xbox One, Series X and S for $6.99. The ordinary gaming night among four friends takes a chaotic turn when they find themselves transported to a fantasy realm teeming with thousands of wacky monsters. Equip yourself with pizza frag grenades, enchanted fidget spinners, unleash preposterous magic spells, or even fling your very own friends into the fray to repel the relentless hordes of monsters determined to obliterate you. Bri, tell us about your time with Nerd Survivors.
So when Joe first asked me if I was interested in this game, I was like, oh no, another Survivors game. And then I looked up the devs and I realized I played one of their games before, and it's set in the Doom and Destiny universe. And I played Doom and Destiny back on the Xbox 360. It was an arcade title. It's an RPG about friends getting together for the D&D game, and they get transported instead to a fantasy world and end up fulfilling some prophecy. So this is based on the same plot, now with roguelite action. Of course, nerd tropes from video games and fantasy and pop culture and stuff come into play as well. There are 9 levels to survive, 3 levels of each in the Tropicanas, the Dioramas, and the Lampyridae. And they have things to discover on all the levels. Like in one level, there's arrows made out of landscape items that lead you to a secret chest you can unlock by meeting the right fight conditions. There's breakable trees and cabins that will give you health drops, or temporary weapons like a machine gun that mows everything down for a few seconds, or a magnet that pulls in all of your loot from the whole screen. There's a lot to discover in the levels. You start out in the first Tropicana level, where you're supposed to meet up with the guys, and you find yourself transported instead to this tropical island with monsters. You start out with Nigel, who's one of the characters from the original game, and he has a fidget spinner because he's got, attention issues, and he uses it like a boomerang. And you have to see how long you can make it in the level. The runs last 20 minutes if you can survive them. You unlock things as you go along that you can buy with money from your runs. So there's 2 kinds of currency that you find on the ground. Money, like gold, and then there's XP gems. You can permanently upgrade your base stats like health and stamina and speed and strength and such from the main menu with your the money from your runs. And then the XP gems are for temporarily upgrading your character during the run. During a run, all the level ups are things like classes, like Assassin, Berserker, Warrior, Luchador, Wizard, Mathemagus, And they add to your physical damage or crit chance or hit point regeneration. Chests level up your weapons, and your weapons are things like books full of bludgeoning words, fartomancy, magic missile, and of course pizza. You get chests from bosses. Yeah. Yes, obviously pizza. We already had a fidget spinner, so why not pizza? You get chests from bosses like a giant seagull, and when it comes on the screen, it says, "Seagull, stop it now." So now that song's stuck in my head. And then there's Ninja Turtle. It was Leonardo, by the way. So yeah, there's all kinds of different bosses that are like, Donkey Kong and, kind of pop culture references. And there's a convenient indicator on the top right of the screen that shows the choices you make on your run, so you can make good decisions about your build. You can have 4 weapons and 6 class skills at a time. And then in the main menu, there's the Nerdopedia, which shows you all the different weapons and classes you can unlock for your runs, and the different conditions you need to meet to do that. You might need to kill so many enemies with a type of weapon to open a new class, or get to a certain level with a certain character, like get to level 20 with Nigel or something, or Mike or whatever. When you start a run, you get to choose your character. There are nearly 30 different ones to unlock from different characters in Doom and Destiny worlds, or generic types like Ninja or Chef, each of which have different bonuses or skill sets and even negatives as a balance to their boons. This isn't just a Survivor's clone, it's a standalone roguelite experience set in a fun world. Even if you've never played Doom and Destiny, I would say that this was pretty solid and fun. If you like JRPGs, I would recommend trying Doom and Destiny out. There's an upgraded version on Xbox, and then there's the sequel Doom and Destiny Worlds, which I need to get to as well. So, yeah.
So it sounds like you had a fun time with this one.
I did.
Well, it's $7. What are your thoughts on that super steep price tag?
Price is good. I would say buy it.
All right, sounds good. Well, Bri, that's it for you. We will let you get going so you can get to pirating again.
Yep, pirating again.
Hitting the high seas. Yarr. Yay.
I mean, I wish I could be sleeping, but...
I mean, you can.
Yes.
Just put the cats on stream. Take a nap in the corner.
I mean, Teak does have her own Twitch account. I could just let her stream.
There you go. And then instead of like a little camera in the corner that has the cat, it's just you napping in the corner.
Yes, there you go.
And the cats are playing in the main screen.
Yeah. If I think the only game I've gotten her to play in recent times was when she joined in on Gang Beasts. And she had her paws up on the screen as I was trying to play, and she was just pawing at the screen, and I was like, get him! Oh,
that's beautiful.
She was just having fun.
All right. Well, do you have any final words before we let you go?
Don't give up on your dreams. Keep on sleeping.
It's fair.
Have a good night, everybody.
See you later. Next game to talk about, No Umbrellas Allowed, developed by Hoochoo Studios, published by Digerati, released July 11th on Xbox One, Series X and S for $19.99. No Umbrellas Allowed is set in a futuristic sci-fi dystopia where greed is a crime and the emotions of the populace are suppressed by a drug called Fixer, which is administered via rainfall. Through a series of strange events, you find yourself in a position of manager at a well-known second-hand shop called Darcy's. Jacob, what's going on there?
So, if you're familiar with the format of Papers, Please, you kind of get the vibe of what they're going for in this game. And, it starts off, you are this guy who wakes up with no memory, and this old guy finds you on the beach, and he needs somebody to pretend that he's his son. So it kind of works out, for the two of you while you regain your strength and memory and all that other kind of stuff. And you are there managing the secondhand shop, and what will happen is that people will bring in these items, and you can either decide whether you're going to buy them or not, and you can haggle. But sometimes people are bringing in stuff to be appraised, and the game tries to teach you pretty early on this system that uses cards. And you're going to use this system as a means of identifying and, eventually pricing out stuff. And it begins with very basic information like, this is a bag, this is a toy, like this is a toy, car. And then you could also add in extra information, which can either, help you establish your reputation as like a guy who knows his stuff. Some people might be asking for more stuff, like you recognize that like a purse, like this is a luxury brand or something like that, but you're also going to take some good look at it. And like it might be, slightly damaged, like slightly used or something like that. Or like this comic book is like a rare like cover or something like that. Like, examples like that. And so you're going about your day, and you have all these customers to see, and pretty much like you're having to deal with the lines, like your customers' patience and your reputation, which they could sink you real quick. If they suddenly don't like what you're doing, even if you seem to be helping them out, like you're giving them extra money than like what you should be for it, like your reputation could go south real quick. And meanwhile, all of this is happening behind this like kind of cyberpunk dystopian background, and you have this world where, like, as you said in the intro, people's lives, like, they're essentially controlled by like these corporations and governments, and like greed isn't as big of a thing, and there is this rain that like helps control people's emotions and stuff like that. However, the system like broke down, and the city that you're in, like they're not going to have rain for like another like 8 weeks or something like that. And so that's the backstory with that. But then there's more backstory, because as you can actually walk around the city. And so you have to walk around from like your apartment to Darcy's, the store that you're helping to manage. And you could talk to various people, or you could just eavesdrop on their conversations. And there's a lot of story there, but I'm not going to lie, like it feels like filler compared to like the actual story, which is the stuff that's happening at the store, which you get more from your customers, and you get to know like their backstory, and like you're also finding out more of what's going on with everything. And I'm not gonna lie, there are some twists that I didn't see coming with it, and I'm not going to spoil it, but the plot's intriguing enough. Now, I'm not going to lie, there are a lot of things that I found to be negatives with this. I'm not going to lie, I'm 39 years old. My eyes are like, they're not what they used to be. And this game has very, very small like font size for this game. And it's something that was definitely made for like the PC, where you're just sitting like at a desk in front of your PC, or maybe something like the Nintendo Switch, where like you can have like the screen up to your, like, pretty close to your face, and you can see everything. Yeah. For Xbox, it is absolute hell. Like you have to sit like 3 feet away from your TV screen to be able to read it. You can't control the text speed. It is real easy to skip through text accidentally, and it's just not very accessible. Like how would you say it? Accessible,
yes,
accessibility friendly. Like I'm not sure like what the phrase. Essentially, if you have vision problems, you're screwed. Because
shame.
Yeah, with this game, because there's like the settings, there's almost nothing that you're able to change other than like audio volume. And this game is very menu heavy as well, and it's just it was a struggle to get through this game, which stunk because like there's a lot of cool stuff in this game, and I thought it was pretty neat, but it really hampers itself by its small type and menus that are just they're hell. Like just plain and simple. And on top of it, like there's tutorials that the game will run throughout your time, because as you're running the story, you have to like understand like more things like as you're running the business, and the tutorials are just nowhere to be found afterwards. And so hope you learned it the first time, because otherwise you're screwed.
Yeah.
So honestly, like, I mean, there's a lot to like, but the lack of accessibility in this game, it really makes me put it out to try it.
Right.
Like I wanted to give this a buy it, but with as much as I struggled to be able to read the text, it stinks. It really stinks. I wanted to give this a much better review.
Oh, well, they can't all be winners, but your official verdict at 20, you said?
Try it. Like, honestly, see if I'm not sure if there's a demo of it on Steam or anything like that, but I'd recommend, if there is, I'd recommend checking it out first and seeing if you're okay with the font size. Because you're gonna be reading a lot, and you need to make sure that you're gonna be able to read it.
Yeah.
So,
all right. Well, we got one final game to talk about tonight on this marathon episode called Hannah's Day, developed and published by Watt Games, released July 25th on Steam for $12.99. Hannah's Day is a puzzle adventure about Hannah, obviously, who aspires to put together her own band. Put all doubts aside, grab your skateboard, and go chase your dreams. Aki, did you chase your dreams?
I chased a lot of things.
Did you chase your
Dreams were
tail?
just one of them. No.
Like a puppy?
No.
Chase your tail? Woof, woof. Ah, bark.
Never do that again, please. That was creepy and shit.
Woof, woof. Bark.
What is Hannah's Day?
Bark, Aki. Rough.
Gross.
Okay, I'm done.
Thank you. So...
I think we broke Aki. Holy shit, we broke Aki.
Yeah, just a little bit. Nasty motherfuckers.
I could start doing other animals.
Okay, no, let's this is the review. Like, we're doing
Meow.
this in the review. So, Aki, tell us, what is Hannah's Day?
You play as Hannah in this, and she wants to be a musician. And her parents have always, tried to get her into new things, always supported her. And now suddenly they're like, yeah, no, give up on this dream of yours. You're going to go into business, or business. And that's your future now, we've decided. And she decides, well, you know what? Fuck you. I'm going to be a singer. So she's working to get her band back together, which is 2 guys and a girl beside her. One of them plays the piano, one plays the violin, one plays the drum, and she sings. So this is a very weird fucking band. And yeah, in order to make her life feel better, she imagines things as video games. So... you're running around on her skateboard, and you're picking up musical notes throughout the levels, as well as finding... oh, god damn it. Hold on. Fucking people. And finding... the person who calls knows that I'm doing stuff right now. That's why I'm so mad. So, yeah. She's also finding old photos of hers, I assume, on her phone or something, and around the place, basically old photos or something, I believe. And yeah, other than that, she is able to, because again, this is a video game to her, most of the people don't look like people. They're kind of abstract things or facsimiles of people. And she has little missions she can do for some of them when they need help. These missions are usually really quick. Usually they're like just a handful of feet away, and the person's just a schmuck. This world, she's able to invert gravity when she's on, at least when she's underneath a roof, anyways, or ceiling, I guess. So she can use that to solve puzzles and to drag things out of her way. She can also tilt the world. And when she does this, you actually see her having to tilt her body on her skateboard to keep herself balanced, which is really nice. I liked that. But this allows things in the world to be shifted. Usually it's like trash and bicycles and crap like that. Sometimes it's cars or giant blocks that are like 3 times her size. And yeah, most of this is just figuring out a way through an area and trying to collect as many to all of the notes that you can, whilst getting from point A to point B and helping anyone who needs help. Usually there's 3 or 4 people in every level that needs help. I think there's 9 levels total. Sadly, I was not able to play them all because there's a glitch. I did email the devs about that glitch. For some reason on level 7, there's a block that just, there's no way to get it to move or interact with it, so there's no way to continue on that level. Which is a shame, because I really like the game. Your character is super upbeat, and
what did like, they reply to you about that glitch? Did they say
not
anything?
Yet? No. Not yet. And yeah, basically it's all the puzzles in this are how do you get yourself through this little area, which usually involves, okay, let's pull this block over here so it's out of the way, hop up onto the ceiling and fall through that hole, then revert myself to land on top of that ceiling and pull this other thing out the way so I can go through that part of the ceiling over there. And that's basically all of the puzzles are just that. It's just moving blocks around to open up pathways. None of this is particularly difficult. It is all very obvious, very straightforward, very easy to do. Just sometimes a little time consuming is all. And I think I obtained everything on every level up until level 7, where it stops you at the very beginning, basically. So yeah, your character does actually talk throughout the levels at different areas, and I really like it because she's super upbeat and happy. And she's just trying to see the best in life, even when her parents text her and are like, hey, you're being a problem right now. You need to come home. And when that happens, the world loses all of its color and this black gunk shows up. If you touch the black gunk, you have to restart that little section.
Yeah.
Thankfully, like any section where that stuff shows up, it's a real quick reset, and it's because there's not a lot of it. So you're not going to lose very much progress when you do that. You might lose like 20 seconds. And yeah, it's a really pretty fun game, and the character is just awesome.
Oh, the glitch aside, keeping you from beating the game, if they could get that fixed, what are your thoughts on this game?
100% buy it. Even with this glitch, I still think it's at the very bare minimum it's a try it, because I really enjoyed this. It was really fun.
All right, and if we hear back from the dev and they get this fixed, we'll keep people updated.
Yep.
All right, well, we're done.
Woohoo! We did
it!
Yay!
Yay!
I'm gonna call this person back and
Yay!
Literally, we were on the phone right before this started, and I said, "Oh, I have to go. It's going to start soon." So she fucking knew this was. Oh, that makes me angry.
Gotta love it. So what should we play for music at the end of this episode?
The Megas.
What song?
Quick and the Dead.
We did that last time.
Oh. Monsteropolis?
Which album's that on?
Get Equipped.
No. Monsteropolis. Oh, the Annihilation of Monsteropolis. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just looking for Monsteropolis. Freaking weirdo. You have any final words to end the show?
Bitches need to not call people when they're in the middle of shit.
Okay, you
There you
both
go.
talked at the same time and stepped over each other for that. So I'm just going to use that as final words.
That
Peace.
works.
Sitting on my throne up in the sky. You better watch out, guy. Anyone who comes this way will die. No one in this world can understand who I am. That is why I'll fight on these. Do you know what it's like to be built this way? With only the power to push others away. Insects crawl below, they do not know. My anger grows. Oh, returning for everything that there are. Lives on this earth I grow tired of. Death from above. The annihilation of everyone you know and love. Do you know what it's like to be built this way? With only the power to push others away.
Up in the sky, 10 miles high, a man stands above the city he will destroy. Built from airplane parts, his propeller spins as he thinks to himself, I will destroy these